Hello everyone, welcome to the Success Line, turning point in your competitive examination preparation. Myself Chintan D'Souza. Today we are going to start a course on Constitution of India, in particular the formation of the Constitution of India, that is through Constituent Assembly. General idea of the Constituent Assembly was given in 1934 by M.N. Roy. In 1935, Indian National Congress demanded for the Constituent Assembly because they wanted to form the constitution which is for the sovereign India. Because of this demand, in 1946 November, Constituent Assembly was formed. Before this, election was to be conducted. So, 389 seats were allotted for this Constituent Assembly, out of which 296 seats from British Indian Territory and 93 seats from princely states. 93 members of the princely states were to be nominated by the head of the princely states, and election was conducted for the 296 seats of British Indian Territory. These 296 members were elected by the provincial assembly, who in turn were elected by the a small portion of the general public. So this is also a criticism on the Constituent Assembly because the member of the Constituent Assembly were not directly elected by the people of India. Election to the Constituent Assembly was conducted in July-August of 1946, and where Muslim League won 93 seats, Indian National Congress won 203 seats, and Independent won 15 seats. This made Muslim League unhappy, so it boycotted the first meeting of the Constituent Assembly, which held on 9th December of 1946. Please remember the date, 9th December 1946. In this first meeting, nothing much happened. Only the temporary president of the Constituent Assembly was elected, who was Dr. Sachidanand Sinha. Please remember Dr. Sachidanand Sinha. He was the president only for how many days? 4 days. And next meeting was held on 13th December of 1946, where Dr. Rajendra Prasad was selected as the president of the Constituent Assembly. And also two vice presidents were elected, that is H.C. Mukherjee and V.K. Krishnaramachari. After the acceptance of Mountbatten Plan of 1947, which was responsible for the partition of the country, many of the princely states joined the Constituent Assembly, and Muslim League withdraw from the Constituent Assembly of India. So now only 299 seats were there against the 389 seat initially, out of which 229 seats were from the British Indian Territory and remaining 70 seats from princely states. Now, the major work done by the Constituent Assembly is, yes, one is the formation of the Constitution of India, and other works such as initially during the second meeting, Jawaharlal Nehru passed the objective resolution. This objective resolution was unanimously accepted in in 1947 by the Constituent Assembly, which this objective resolution is reflected in the preamble of Indian Constitution. Other important works done by the Constituent Assembly is adoption of the national flag on 22nd July 1947, and on 24th January of 1950, national song was enacted, or the national song was selected. Also, national anthem was selected. On the same day, Dr. Rajendra Prasad became the first president of Free India. There were main 8 committees in the Constituent Assembly: the Union Power Committee, Constitution Committee, States Committee was headed by Jawaharlal Nehru, a Fundamental Right Committee, and the Tribal Committee that was headed by Vallabhbhai Patel. The main is the Drafting Committee headed by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and we have a Rule of Procedure Committee and the Steering Committee headed by Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Every committee had its own job, and main job was given to the drafting committee, which had to make the constitution. So now it referred around 60 constitution across the world and made a draft constitution. It published in February of 1948 for the scrutiny by the public, and many discussion happened in the Constituent Assembly. So the final draft was prepared on, finally the Constitution was prepared on the 26th November of 1949. So this day we celebrate as the Constitution Day. On this day, out of 299 members, around 284 members were present in the Constituent Assembly and they signed this constitution. As we see in the preamble of the Indian Constitution, we, the people of India, so they were the people of India selected the constituent. The Constitution, adopted on 26th November 1949, had 395 articles and 8 schedules. So, tell me in the comment section how many articles and schedules and the parts are there in the Indian Constitution right now. Now, on the 26th November of 1949, only few articles were adopted, and remaining the major part was adopted on 26th January of 1950. This was all about the Constituent Assembly and the first step toward the formation of the Constitution of India. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any doubt, please ask me in the comment section. Have an awesome day.